Hey guys, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Canada, here with one of the coolest bands on the planet, ASD Band. Hi guys, how are you all doing?
We're great, and you?
I'm doing so good. I'm so glad that you guys are here, especially because I've watched your documentary. I've seen you guys on the Kelly Clarkson show, Canada's Got Talent. You guys have been all over the place. How does it feel now that you're rock stars, you're celebrities?
It's really great that, we've traveled through places, performed around the GTA. We've went through Quebec, Alberta, New York twice, Ohio, and good old Oklahoma. And I hope, for great things for everyone here.
Yeah. What's been the highlight of the career so far? Spenser, what about you?
I mean, having a documentary about it is kind of wild. I never imagined there would be a documentary going around about me.
Airing
so
on CBC
that's really
Gem.
cool. Yeah, it's on CBC Gem now, too, so definitely go check that out.
Yeah, what was it like watching yourself on screen after they shot the whole documentary? Like, there's cameras in your face, but then finally seeing it all edited.
Yeah, so I mean, when they were doing the documentary, I didn't really know what to expect from it. It was kind of, the band was kind of like in its infancy at that point, too, so like I didn't really know what to expect. So I was like, kind of really nervous too with the cameras around. I mean, like, I'm used to being on camera because I vlog a lot and stuff too, so it was kind of normal. But once I saw how it all came together, it turned out to be a lot less awkward than I thought it was going to look.
Yeah, and they also talked about like our hobbies inside and outside of the band, and we also showcased like our vulnerabilities within what we face here and there.
Yeah, totally. Jackson, what about you?
Well, I think kind of the same as Spenser. It was a bit of a new experience with like the cameras all around, like being filmed. Like that crew is like really great people and all that, but it was kind of odd. But once it all came together, it made sense in context. It's like seeing the finished movie is like, yeah, all right, you know.
Yeah, I thought it told the story really well, and it really did show you each individually and then all of you coming together to create such cool music. For anyone that's never heard your music before, how would you describe it to someone who's never heard it?
That's a really hard question. I mean, the best way I describe it is he's really into Elvis and she's really into pop and I'm really into punk. So it's kind of like a mixture of all that. Some people have said we're retro, which is a really cool way to describe us, or someone said we sound like Blondie. I guess that's the closest way I could think to describe it.
And Ron's into classical.
Yeah, and he's really into classical too, so it's kind of like a mix of all that.
I think we're all like very different musicians who come from very different schools of music, but our producer, Maury Lafoy, helps us boil it down into like a pop rock kind of blend.
Yeah, that's great. What else do you want to accomplish that's on your bucket list that you haven't accomplished already?
To be honest, I would like for us to be, touring more. And when I was writing in my diary, I even wrote places to go that are not even that's Canadian one, state ones, and worldwide also. And furthermore, I also want an agent to support us financially. Also, other than an agent, I want someone to also sponsor us too, for that matter.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
That'd be so sick.
Getting around is the hardest part, so
yeah,
definitely finding someone that could help us money-wise to get around would be great too.
I would love that.
Totally. Where else in the world would you want to tour?
Japan is on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Japan, so any chance to get to go to Japan would be amazing.
I would like to go in Europe or any countries in the like Australia or in some parts in Asia.
You got to take us to the Philippines.
Like in the Philippines, yes.
He's from Philippines. You got to take us there with you.
Yeah, I know.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd be
Jackson,
sick.
what about you?
Hamburg, Germany, or Liverpool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Huge Beatles fan, so any place where the Beatles played, I want to play too.
Let's go. Let's go get a picture on Abbey Road.
Yeah, and the four of you too, just like the Beatles.
Yeah, and I'd like London, Paris, Italy, everything.
Yeah, I'm manifesting that for you guys.
Yeah, anywhere really.
Inshallah,
I just want to be playing more. I don't play enough.
Yeah, I could see that happening though. I feel like you guys are going to be worldwide. Jackson, I know you're also a big fan of Bryan Wilson. Yeah. What is it about him that you're such a big fan of?
Well, I relate to him as a person. Like, I mean, I don't know whether or not he had autism, but like he was known to be a little bit of an odd duck, and his ear for harmony. Like, I know I play guitar in the band, but I also sing, and I've sung in choirs since I was in high school, and I'm also really into classical music, and through the Beach Boys, I've discovered like J.S. Bach and like all of like the composers that influenced Bryan Wilson, and yeah, like he changed the way I look at and listen to music, and I've never. It's never been the same since then, and yeah, he's my most pervasive influence.
Nice. That's awesome. That's a great answer. Who
Rest
else?
in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Who else influences you guys? Because I know you're a Blink
For
fan.
me, Blink-182. I have
Nice.
a tattoo on here. Blink-182 is one of my favorite. Travis Barker is like one of the most creative drummers. I love him. I'm also really into Frank Turner. He's been one of my favorites. I've seen him like 16 times now.
Wow.
Yeah, I love him.
That's a while. What about you?
Yeah, like my influences, Kelly Clarkson, of course. Like I have loved her music since third grade when her album Breakaway came out. And I even sang Breakaway for my first talent show in Burnham Thorpe Public School. I also like Celine Dion. And fun fact, like I was singing the song before speaking, and my parents, they first thought that I was deaf at a young age, but thankfully this wasn't the case. And also my third would be Eminem. Like I've loved him
Eminem
since
is great.
8th grade.
Wow.
And it's just been great. And I even saw the movie 8 Mile, and I even saw his struggles within the movie in Detroit and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Can you rap any Eminem songs?
Oh, I'm
Try doing Lose Yourself. That's probably the one everyone
lose
knows.
yourself in the music. You want it, you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Nice. That's awesome. How
Mom
was
spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy.
there you go. How was meeting Kelly Clarkson then? That must have been extra exciting.
It sure felt surreal.
Yeah.
Like I was not sure it was gonna happen, but I'm so happy that it did because it was a dream that came true.
yeah.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson was pretty chill. She was like one of the most down to earth people I've ever met. It was really cool.
Oh, I'm so
That
glad.
whole thing was unreal.
Yeah, I can imagine. You guys did a great job on it too, with your interview and performance, everything. What about you, Ron? What music inspires you?
My music influence is the Frederick Chopin.
Oh yeah.
My favorite pieces are nocturnes and impromptus and etudes.
Wow, incredible. That's awesome. That's so sweet. Do you have a favorite song from your new album? Is there a favorite one that you like to perform or one that
I
you
would
listen
like to play Good Vibes, the one I composed it in our second album.
to? Nice. Do you guys have a favorite song?
Okay, my favorite song is You're Just the Guy, Best One by Far, and Unrequited Love.
Nice. What about you guys?
What's your favorite, Jackson?
The opener, Strange, solid garage rock.
Yeah,
tune.
I was gonna say Strange too. It's their most like rocky song. It's the first single we put out. I think it's a really good song.
Yeah, I think that's so great. What message do you want to give to people? What do you want people to take away when they listen to your music or when they watch the documentary or just follow you guys online?
Well, I want them to follow their dreams, whether it's any hobby they love, and music. I want them to know that you're not alone in this, and you should follow your dreams and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, I mean, autism's a hard thing to deal with for anybody. So we're all going through the same struggles. We're all just people trying to live in the world, and we just want to all feel included, and that's what we're trying to do. Just show everybody that we're all just people.
Yeah, totally. What about you?
Whatever awareness we can raise about the autism spectrum is a good thing, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Ron?
Sharing our music to everyone in the world, different but not less. That's the one that it says on the quote in the Firefly song.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Something that I saw in the documentary that totally impressed me is, Ron, your skill of being able to be given any date and you can say what day of the week
Oh,
that
sure.
is. So if I give you some dates, can you tell me what day of the week it is? If I got some written down right here. I picked a bunch of different singers' birthdays. So I thought,
That would be great.
yeah.
He's hoping one of them's Beyonce. That's my sister, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's start with Taylor Swift. She was born December 13th, 1991. Do you know what day of the week that was?
Wednesday, December 13, 1989.
Oh, yeah, 89. I got it wrong. Yeah, you're right.
I'd
Sorry
love to
about
meet her
that.
someday.
Yeah, no, thank you for correcting me. That's totally correct. Okay, Dua Lipa, August 22nd, 1995.
Oh, let's see. It falls on a Tuesday, August 22nd, 1995.
A Tuesday is correct. That is so impressive. I also want to meet Taylor Swift one day.
I know, right?
That she is the coolest. Okay, Justin Bieber is March 1st, 1994.
It falls on a Tuesday, March 1st, 1994.
Yeah, a Tuesday is correct. Okay, I'm going to throw in my birthday too. December 4th, 1992.
It falls on a Friday.
Yeah, a Friday. Incredible. Okay, Ariana Grande. She was born tomorrow, June 26th, 1993.
It falls on Saturday.
Saturday is correct. I feel like I could do this all day. I would never get sick. This is so cool. Okay, Billie Eilish, December 18th, 2001.
It's on Tuesday, December 18, 2001.
A Tuesday. A lot of pop singers are born on Tuesdays. I wonder what that's about. Okay, Tate McRae is July 1st, 2003.
It says on a Tuesday.
A Tuesday as well. Okay.
So fast.
That is so fast. That's so impressive. Okay, let's do one more. Benson Boone, the singer, it's his birthday today. He's 23 years old. So he was born June 25th, 2002.
It says on Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday too. Amazing. You got 100%.
Wow.
Good job, Ron.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thank you, Ron.
I've
That's
seen him do
so
this
great.
like so many
I have-
times.
I have
It never stops amazing.
I have a bonus question. A few days ago on June 20th, Bryan Wilson was born on June 20th in 1942.
I think it says on Friday, June 20th, 1942.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
No, I said it's Saturday, not Friday.
Okay.
Wow. That's so great. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I really hope you get to tour the whole world and meet Taylor Swift and all your dreams come true. So
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.